Suspicion confirmed. While patrolling the area, I was sure I'd sensed a familiar presence, so I came over to take a look. And sure enough, here you are. If Miss Charlotte were to see you like this, I'm guessing she'd take 100 sword-wielding traveler's secret side hustle. You'd make the front pages of every major newspaper, and there'd be crowds of Fontanian tourists flocking to your drink stand, causing gridlock. Luckily for you, I turned down Miss Charlotte's request to accompany me here. So, and on that note, I'd like a caramel blaze. That look on your face tells me you have a lot of questions you want to ask. Calm and effortless.
Your caramel blaze is ready. Try not to drink.
Huh. It sure lives up to its name. The color reminds me of a raging fire, while that aroma really hits you head on. It's quite... I'm all right. I just need a little... As I recall, the last time I drank alcohol was at a wine tasting event that Navia invited me to last year. I only had a small sip of Sassica wine, from a purely rational perspective. But when Miss Farina saw me off at the docks, she mentioned that Mondstadt is the land of wine and poetry. In fact, according to my intelligence, the captain of the reconnaissance company, who I'm preparing to spar with, has quite the refined taste for fine wine. Her publicly available battle reports are truly a sight to behold. Out of the utmost respect for her skills, I feel compelled to deepen my knowledge of... I truly appreciate... Huh? Does that mean she's... Once I return to Fontaine, perhaps I can let Sigewinne know that I'd be... I'm not sure I'd... On my way to Mondstadt, we happened to take the same boat. I've often heard Sigewinne praise her work. After conversing with her on the journey over, I must say, she is indeed... She's gentle and composed, yet keeps others at a distance. Perhaps it's due to her profession. I find this approach ideal. It allows one to maintain a lasting sense of inner peace. Oh, thank you, but there's really no need to set anything up. Our work rarely intersects. Best to just let things... When I'm working, I often drink coffee. But since I eat a lot of meat, the slight acidity of the juice helps balance out the greasiness. After the swordsmanship exchange, the Knights of Favonius, I had 8 different meat dishes, and all of them were excellent. The portions... Of course, there was still room for improvement. When catering to tourists, the sticky honey roast and pie. I've certainly tried all the red meat dishes. I think I've had enough calories to sustain 3 days. To be honest, I can still taste the grease. I've seen a little. I took a stroll. Navia's done some rather extensive research on this place. Many of the scenes and illustrations. However, the way she describes the atmosphere in her world building is quite different from the real Mondstadt. Perhaps because I've mostly just recently, the newer weapons and armor produced in Mondstadt have been created using a completely different. While this has slightly reduced their overall toughness, their impact resistance has greatly improved. These newer weapons give off a smell like Perhaps it's because that scent gave me such a positive first impression. You see, over time, the faint fragrance becomes overly sweet. And for some reason, it makes my teeth feel funny. Of course, there is a solution to this problem. The next time you find yourself in Fontaine, there's another protective agent I can if you also dislike being bombarded with sweetness, this Indeed it is. The knights codenamed Hazelnut 3 and Hazelnut 5 gave me this crest. They told me the design has only just been finalized. Apparently, it's only presented to important guests. They said they're making a badge for you, too. But it hasn't been finished yet. You're not wrong. I guess it's similar to how I can't, but I'm certain you'll get to know them in time. They're clearly seasoned veterans. Even though after handling my affairs, they headed to the tavern for a gathering, saying they drinking barrels of beer the night before, yet being able to work with clear minds the next day. So what you're saying is, while Mondstadters may seem Are you already planning the details of Based on my previous experiences with alcohol, I'd guess so when the time comes, I think... All right, even if it's still a bit strong.
All right, this new creation is called Leisure Time Lightning, a cocktail made exclusively for champion duelists.
There's a subtle saltiness that combines well with the tartness of the fruit. And the sweetness of the caramel. The color of the wine also fits well with the name. And the lightning imagery contrasts, but where does the leisure time part come in? I see. Its unique aroma and taste will hold a special place in my memories of Mondstadt. Do you think, if the chance were to present itself, you'd be mostly for Navia and Miss Farina's sake? Though obviously I'd be more than happy to try more of your masterpieces myself. I understand. I won't thanks to you, whether I'm facing the powerful captain of the reconnaissance company, or
Huh? Is that Miss Honorary Knight? Yippee! Auntie Eula told. Seeing you here, Miss Honorary Knight, Klee knows this must be the best drink stand. You mean, well, out of all the drink stand, and no matter what drinks Miss Honorary Knight makes, Klee will. Oh, you want? Let me think. I know. I'll pretend to be. Whenever Albedo reviews Timaeus' work, his face goes super serious, and Klee can hear every word he says. Get ready. I'm going fish blasting with Mom soon. Don't tell Master Jean, though. So, Klee wants to order a fair weather frolic. Anything like a bright sunny day will...
Your fair weather
Wow! So, a fair weather frolic is this color? Purple sky. Is it supposed to be a bright, shiny night? Klee will take a sip first. Ah, finished! Yummy! If Klee drank this while eating grilled fish, but one drink isn't enough. Klee wants to try a drink that tastes like cake. Klee doesn't know. 3 square meals? Klee often eats. Adventuring takes a lot of energy. And if I eat too much at once, Albedo used to prepare all Klee's meals. And my lunchbox was always arranged so neatly, just like a pretty paint. When Albedo's busy at Dragonspine, Kaya's camp is usually the neatest, while Amber sometimes camps in the trees. It's so much fun. Oh, and Auntie Hertha, when my mom comes back, there'll be even more yummy food to eat. There's this one dish where she takes loads of different fish and makes them into little pudding cubes. It's called Rainbow Fish. Her Chococo Crunchy slices are fantastic, too. It's her newest creation made with... Whenever I eat them, I feel so... Yeah, when Klee gets back home, Klee used to eat cake after dinner. But Master Jean said it's too sugary. So Mom got some advice from Auntie Barbie, and now she gives me nuts instead. She says they help my brain. Nuts don't have much flavor. It's like chewing on grass. This stuff? Mom taught me how to make a dash of sugar, then a lot more sugar, then some flowers from Mom's friend in Fontaine. Put everything together on the alchemy table, wish for the shape you want, then recite Mom's ink. We can give you some Dodoko candy too if you want. That way, you could make your own candy whenever if you... Yeah, Mom gave me an amazing book recently. She said I have to read one. That book taught Klee how to make something called propellant. Now, Jumpy Dumpty can go and bounce even higher. It's not hard at all. In fact, bedtime's an important part of Klee's schedule, too. She has a lamp made of gemstones, and when she turns it on, yeah! When something happens in this, sometimes Mom falls asleep before the story ends. As soon as Klee learns how to use the lamp, I can come tell you. Klee has memorized... Oh yeah, Klee still wants to eat sweet things. Oh, right! That friend of Mom's who's always wearing glasses gave her Klee ate a whole bunch of those, and they were super sweet. So if Klee really has to eat... Yeah, that Klee's looking forward to finding out...
Ta-da! It's done!
Wow! There's Dodoko! There's so much orange in this cup. And Dodoko looks like he's lying on top of white fluffy clouds. And the weather inside looks much better, too. Yummy! It's so delicious! Klee has to drink slowly. I can't just gulp Miss Honorary Knight. This is amazing! It's like Klee was so tired from playing. You're the best, Miss Honorary Knight. Really? And when Dodoko sings, Klee wants to sing too. So, let's call... Thank you! Klee's gonna go tell Mom that the best drink in Mondstadt right now is Dodoko's duet. Klee's gonna write down then. You should learn magic. See you next time!
So Hertha's even wrote... When we were discussing the drink stand earlier, I took one look at the menu and could barely contain my excitement. Now, can't wait to see your skills in action. Give me something that goes well with casual conversation. Of course they don't. A drink that packs a punch means you have to drink it slowly. And if you want to chat, then it has to go down smooth. So, the most suitable choice on this menu would be the Thorny Lake. It's a drink with a real kick. It's not enough to know the recipe, though. The key is in the mixing. Some bartenders choose to stick to the tried and tested basics. That's the spirit.
Grandmaster, I hereby present you with this.
Well, the color and aroma. Not bad. You haven't overdone or skipped on any single ingredient. Though, unfortunately, it's a little too, perhaps I should have said modest. You followed the formula to a T. Were you worried that deviating just a little might disappoint me? Hey, we fought side by side and dealt with things that even gods were loath. That said, if you ask me, you can ditch the nerves and work your mixol. Mull it over. There's no rush. We can chat while you think. Speaking of this garden, it brings back memories of something that happened when I was young. I like to find ruined guards to test my fighting skills, both armed and unarmed. Once, as punishment, I had to run 50 laps around the city, repair the watchtower, and help rebuild the shattered walls in this garden. Indeed, among the misadventures of my youth, this is one of the most memorable ones. Mostly because that day, he took 2 bottles of 100-year-old wine and sent D-Luke, who looked even younger than Mika does today, to work out a clever way to get rid of Faru, who was guarding me. It was so hot that day, I could swear I was about to pass out. On a whim, I picked some mint. After Krepis tried it too, he was full of praise. His customers loved it. Several summers passed, and Krepis kept writing letters about giving me a share of the profits, as though I could possibly accept. Yes, Faru retired years ago, but he still gives me a stern... He's a stubborn one. D-Luke, who replaced him, and then Kaya, who took over later, both performed impeccably. Changing times will always belong to the... When I get the chance, I'll have Kaya show him the amazing progress the cavalry company has made. Well, let me think. I guess you could say it lacks, sometimes, deliberately creating layers, but in this regard too, you've taken quite a tentative approach. Why not be a little... You catch on quick. It's a treasured place that the Knights of Favonius have maintained for years. I heard that while the expedition was underway, you were a great help in giving the... Sometimes, I look through the photos I've been given. My conclusion is that monster... Pretty awesome, huh? It's like a hammer. It was a gift. Huffman came up with the idea, Charles supplied the design, Wagner helped cast it. And they've been waiting to have a good drink with me. And this is my crucial weapon to aid me in a fair... I'm the Grand Master, after all. So it's only fair to my subordinates that I drink a teensy bit more per round. Wouldn't you agree? Of course, some of them have been training as long as I have. Take Hazelnut 3 and Hazelnut 5, for example. Both were skilled warriors who helped me deal with Eric back in the day. Nowadays, I have them helping Jean with miscellaneous duties. At today's after-work cooldown, they insisted on trying to keep pace. In the end, they lost our game of darts and ended up... I've already told Jean that I won't be approving their leave request for tomorrow. No... If I were in charge of organizing events, for example, we could go all in on this drink stand and open it to the whole city, with every If I were to actually throw a grand banquet, Jean would come after me with her sword drawn, even while in Nodcry, we had a rule that knights must never get drunk while at their posts. Otherwise, it could lead to dereliction. Exactly. As expedition members return to their... just like Firewater and Smedina, these Nodcry delicacies have made their way. Young people need to learn restraint. At the end of the day, no one should be biting off more than they can. Unless it's someone near my level, they shouldn't even be thinking about enjoying a light buzz when they've still got... You should come practice with me on weekends. Trust me. Huh? Oh, whatever you're about to do, I've...
Here you go, Grandmaster. A cocktail just...
Such a spirited drink. Perfection. It's clear that once you let go of your inhibitions, that first hint of mint is like a coup. By the time the sweetness dissipates, the firewater is already slipped in behind your guard, ready to deliver a powerful strike of intense flavor. Oh, it's exactly the impact I was... That's the most ingenious part. Firewater's greatest flaw is a lack of aftertaste. But the Smedina perfectly made... It's hard to imagine something this good was created by a mixologist who doesn't even drink firewater. I think it has the potential to become a firm favorite in Mondstadt and... Iron Wolf. Oh, I have an idea. No time to waste. I'll go have a word with Glenfiddich right away.
Vụ bắt tham thôi mà.
Hey there, traveler! All wrapped up for the day? Paimon hears you did a great job holding down the fort while she was out delivering drinks with Glenfiddich.
Whatever the reason, the honor... Considering how short a time she's been doing this, I believe that
I fully support your decision, Grandmaster. The honorary knight, the drink stand will remain open for a little while longer to provide a proper...
Hooray!
Nothing short of what I'd expect from a true disciple of Hertha.
Also, if I may, Honorary Knight, regarding the special cocktails you've developed, would you mind leaving the recipes with us?
Paimon feels like they're based on your personality. You probably want to introduce that way. Customers will know who inspired you to create these amazing drinks.
No problem at all. If you need, I can even have someone draft the paperwork on your behalf.
I hope when we recruit some new bard, even if they can't quite match your work, if they could be too...
Teamwork is strength. Absorb enhanced animal module.
Up the ante! Up the ante! Decay! You...
Everybody stand! Animal test 6308.
Burn! Up the ante! Stay back! Turn it!
Going in! Animal hypostasis simulation.
Burn! Maria sweeping in! On me! Thunder! Up the ante! Watch out!
Story has only just...
Yeah, everybody stand! Animal test 6308. Absorb.
Burn! Thunder!
Everybody stand back!
Why does Ash...
Heads up! On my mark! Why do they never miss? I'm going in! You asked for it! Hi! Yeah! Smash down! Yeah! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Faster! Stronger! Everybody stand back! Hands where I can see 'em! Oof! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Da! Control breathing! On my... I'm going in! You asked for it! Oof! Charge! Headbutt! Kapow! Charge! Yeah! Yeah! Heads up! Let's... Everybody stand up! Hands where I can see 'em! Charge! Headbutt! Hi! Yeah! Too strong! Yeah! Heads up! Quick as a flash! On my... Teamwork is strength! Justice will prevail! Final war! Hi! Yeah! Yeah!
Go get him, Aiden! Light compels!
Without further ado, the sky's clear, the glazed moon shines! Light the dust!
Order guide! Rise! You got this! Behold, the double!
Be cleansed! Divine light, shield them!
Go get him, Aiden! Light compels! Stabilize!
Without further ado, the sky's clear, the glazed moon shines!
A new moon rises.
Behold, the dawn!
Divine light, shield them! Smite the dust!
Crumble! I will have order!
Flame, a moonlit night for all.
You got this! Light compels!
The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines! Smite the dust!
Solidify!
Surge. Green moons converge.
Go get him, Aiden! Be gone, Shadow!
Be cleansed! Divine light, shield them!
Unleash! Cryo Incarnate! Extinguish!
Mine to wield.
Let the world collide! Get to work! Lolling, it's Papa! Do your master's bidding! My will and... power. Shower me with praise! Let my name echo in song! Show no mercy! You two!
Obey! By ordinance divine! Annihilate!
Mine to wield.
Let the world collide! Fulfill our path! Lolling, it's Papa!
Unleash! Do your master's bidding! Transfigure...
Mine to wield.
Let my name echo in song! Strike! You two! Time to...
Cryo Incarnate!
Mine to wield.
Time to shine!
Manifest! Obey! Do your master's bidding!
Power.
Strike a pose! Let the world come! Get to work! Suffer the wrath of everybody! Stand! Take me up! Locked on!
Hold on to your hats.
Shower me with praise! Lolling, it's Papa! Locked on! Let my name echo in song! Fulfill our pact! I'm going in! Open fire! Open fire! Open fire! Fire in the hole! You two! Time to end them! Ha! Strike a pose! Time to shine! Teamwork is dreamwork! Yeah, take me up! Open fire! Open fire!
Hold on to your hats.
Yoo-hoo! Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath! Ha! Bullseye! Bullseye! Let the world collide! You two! Time to everybody!
Không có một con Nefer. Má nó. Không có con kia.
Absorption test. Animal rises. Stand clear.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Fear the dark. Night falls.
Quick as a flash! Start them!
Moonlit night for all. Absorption test.
Be silent. Observe. Fear the dark.
Stronger! Let's
Surge. Blue moons confirmed. Animal test 60.
Close your eyes. Fear the dark. Observe.
quick as a flash! Start them! Enhanced animal module 75!
Close your eyes. Fear the dark. Be silent. Observe. Night falls.
Stronger! On my
Surge. Blue moons confirmed.
animal test 6308!
Be silent. Beware the creatures of the night. Close your eyes. Fear the dark. To dust.
Quick as a flash! Let's
A new moon rises.
animal hypostasis emulation!
Be silent. Observe.
Control breathing! Full speed ahead! Stop!
Surge. A moonlit night for all.
Stand clear!
Be silent. To dust.
We made it! Wow! The whole game?
Wow. Jean wanted my input on everything. Even though I left the Knights, Grandmaster, he didn't stop me from leaving back then.
Well, I was sad to see you go, but your mind was made up. And anyhow, you're an adult, as long as you're prepared. And let me tell you, my rebellious streak was way worse back in the day.
You look
Yeah, didn't get much sleep at all. And now my head's...
The Grandmaster's wording is somewhat misleading. We made quick work of our tasks yesterday, much to the Grandmaster's great pleasure. So he hit up his friend Charles for a few drinks.
You know how it is.
Ah, so you're just hungover!
I see. I just received word from the Knights stationed at the venue that the setup is complete. You can start today's story at any... Ask away.
Ah, you mean like how only you could have pure... That ability is unique to you. And to be honest, a lot of people...
Don't worry. I thought about that. The story told within the bubble has some jumps. I've deleted the parts that might complicate. The remaining content doesn't require the participant to do much of anything, actually.
Wait! But we ran into a combat encounter.
We'll take care of that. Alice and I want this to be an experience. The parts you're testing today are more stable. Of course,
When you access the dicier sections, be sure to keep our vision in mind.
Speaking of Alice, where is she?
Clee demanded some playtime with her mom. And of course, as far as...
Ha ha ha. Well,
Whoa! Dizzy.
Ah, looks like we've jumped forward a bit since yesterday. We're at the
Wait, is this the bit where we borrow the Holy Lyre? Yeah, I'm on some...
Don't worry. See? Here comes Diluc now.
Word from the Knights of Favonius is that the Fatui are planning to steal the Holy Lyre. A conflict between the two parties is ensuing inside. Come on. Let's go. What is it?
Oh, so that's...
It's all thanks to that commit.
I'm just reading the lines Miss Nicole gave me. You need to...
Don't worry. Our operation isn't that strict. If there is a slip-up...
Wait, that was Nicole's voice? Where's it coming from?
Probably...
That's right. This is a kind of communication magic. The same... If you get stuck at any point, you can contact me through this
How very convenient. I suppose.
That's right. Obviously, we're not including the stealing part, and after all, the Fatui were the ones who ended up with it. Borrowing, stealing... Anyway, the Knights are currently fighting to protect the Holy Lyre.
I wonder what would happen if, this time, we made...
That would... complicate things. Worst case scenario?
Okay.
Someone's got an axe to grind.
You're just in time. The situation is not looking good at...
Yeah, it's turned into quite a mess.
You're not bad, boy. Against the Fatui, though, you'll need...
you ain't messing around, huh?
Oh no! If it... Oh, sorry. Paimon can't do...
Yeah, it's kinda hard to get in the zone when our...
Let me see here. Ah, it looks like magical auto-load has been disabled, so the Fatui costumes didn't appear. I'll get that fixed. Just ignore the...
Got it. In that case, I'll evacuate the members of the church right away.
All right, As you see, Traveler, the situation is dire. We need to retrieve the Holy Lyre and get it back to headquarters.
Looks like the Fatui are tied up fighting the Knights. I doubt they have the manpower to spare to deal with us.
Which means, if we rush in, we should...
You all sure are getting into camp.
If the conflict really had escalated...
Yeah, good thing.
When your free time is as precious as mine, it's hard not to think...
I couldn't keep up with you after all.
Expeditions have a way of doing...
What a coincidence.
Yes, well, this looked like the most I'd prefer to get this over with and return to my...
Of course. After all, this place...
The Holy Lyre! There. Well. It seems our outer diversions were most effective. The Knights know not that the true danger lurks right beneath their nose.
It's no wonder you're known as the youngest, most capable electro-Sisson mage in your unit.
No! We're too...
Put the lyre down.
You heard her! Put it down and put him up! Or this is gonna get ugly! Wait, why are you the only one with a costume, Fischl?
Why? Because I fashioned this headpiece myself, of course. How does it look?
And I suppose I look enough like an electrocyssin as I.
Hold on. Trying to distract me? Ha! You underestimate me. To think I would appear before you without full confidence in my victory. Go forth, Oz. Sissons, take care of these pests. The holy Lyre der Himmel belongs to the Fatui. Whoa, that was fast. Mage-powered
Fischl is...
Here, take it away. And don't let them catch you. That's nothing the gliding champion of the Fatui. Hey! That goes against gliding regulations! Pretty tough, aren't ya? Well, let's see how you handle this.
Oh. Paimon thought the Adventurers Guild were the only ones role-playing as Fatui.
Just thought I'd lend him a hand. Fischl didn't have time to make me a cool hat, though.
Amber's over there! Let's get ready to land!
Here they come! Positions, everyone!
So this is where the chase ends this time. Wait a minute. This isn't what their hideout looked like.
Yes. I remember it being much more run.
The Lawrence clan lived here for a time, but this doesn't look like their handiwork. And I know for sure it's not the work of...
Must be a bit of creative license.
Alice said the original was too run down and didn't fit her aesthetic, so we repurposed some assets from the Golden Apple Archipelago. As you can imagine.
Yeah.
Still, our mission remains the same. We're here.
Yeah. And this time we have a...
A human never doubts what their eyes see or rejects the ground beneath their feet. Both now warn you that this is the end of the road. Give up and turn back while you can.
That voice!
Mona? Oh, you mean Barbarloth.
You know about her? But Mona came to mind.
Well, I had regular contact with the Hexen Circle, so her name came up now and then. The whole thing about her messing up and being too afraid to go...
What? But how? No one in the Hexen Circle should know about that.
For real?
All of the...
I'm afraid so. Oh, except Rhindaughter, I suppose.
Fine. That's just fine.
Anyway, how do we cross?
I'm not...
Aw, come on.
I'm not. This is unrelated.
All right.
If you want...
gliding be faster?
Nice! We made it!
Tử 100 không.
Looks like Mika's
Oh, hey!
Hello, Grandmaster. No. Wait.
I would think you have bigger
It's locked in the back room, but good luck getting in there. 3 crests.
Wait, but
Yes, but there are 3 locations to visit. If there was only one key to be found, all our actors worked so hard to make.
Fair point. They're playing through the story just like us.
To be honest, when I first read my lines, I was kind of... But when I actually had to stand off against all of you, it made... I mean, Mr. D looked practical.
Really?
Aha! Yet in a game of cards, it's the ones that remain unturned that...
That's right! And I've been told you have quite a... Anyway, you...
One moment. We can't quite.
Do I?
It would benefit.
All right. I told you everything I know. Now, leave...
And off you go!
Looks like we were followed.
Stand aside. This one, but this time, I'm fully locked and loaded!
You can't run!
Here we go! Go and splash!
I see through you!
I swear by my sword.
Looks like
Okay. You win.
Probably because you had to act like a fatous.
Oh, so you were the one in the...
It would seem so.
Man, their armor is heavy and not breathable at all.
Rumor has it, Fatui recruits undergo rigorous training. I feel like there's some truth to that after all. Well, even though we lost, Dad had fun for sure.
Oh, and Bennett told me about what happened in Natlan. How you helped him. So, on behalf...
Well,
Speaking of, how have things been?
Same old, same old. Bad luck included. But that part's nothing new. I do miss the Asha, though.
The Fatus up ahead values wealth above. Luckily, I've prepared.
Wait, Mona?
What? The more roles you play, the more you get paid. That's what Alice said. The crest is with me. All I need to... Let's talk... Good enough for me. All right, here's the crest. Oh, and by the way, word has it you accomplished something well, I spend most of my time staring into a scry glass. Hydromancy uses the false stars to reflect true fate within the water. Of course, I need a whole new set of equipment to look into that, which means shelling out a whole...
No wonder Alice gave you
generous compensation, minimal manual labor. It's been a good... Even though her daughter is, in some part, responsible for my predicament. That was a long time ago, and I know Klee didn't mean it.
Huh. I guess the moon's a big deal in hydromancy. Just spitballing here, but it...
Oh, come on, enough of...
Looks like this person isn't taking visitors. Yes, we'll just have to be careful. We need that crest.
What? They handed over. Looks like the decision has been made.
Gotta say, Paimon did.
Well, actually, Aunt Alice was planning for me to play. Apparently, there's a spell like the one used to make
That does not sound like a.
I have to agree. That sounds like a
I don't think I'd be very good at playing the evil. Luckily, Dvalin agreed to take part after all, so my role was switched to timid Fatui.
Wow, that's.
Oh, because me.
As expected, Alice has got it.
All right, we got all the crests. Let's head back and look for Mika.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
All right. This elevator's a bit complicated to operate, so Miss Nicole...
Thanks.
No problem. Best...
I don't remember.
Of course you want to make things difficult. Come on.
Yeah. Let's play. Security's tight around here.
I hope this is safe.
Mấy con quạ đáng kịch nữa hả?
The Holy Liar! Here it is! Wait, but Paimon...
Hot-blooded, careless, and reckless heroes! Wait, what? All it did was lock the liar up! Well, I wasn't the one who designed it.
That checks out.
They laugh. Allow me to clarify before...
From what I've heard, the Fatui agent.
So then, I'm the...
Do not despair, mein Fräulein. Miss App.
'Tis true, though thine prinzessin stands on... Come forth, my loyal servants! Smite all who stand against us!
Look! The ravens get confused if they don't hit anyone. Now's your chance!
Group 2, reinforce!
Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff.
Group 3, Group 4! Oh, forget it. All of you, attack at once!
Wouldn't gliding be
Here we go. Yeah.
Barbados, guide us.
Well, well. It seems I must send forth my most capable servant of all. He shall dispose of you in one fell swoop.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
This?
Warrior sweeping in! Off the ante!
On me.
Yahoo! Who is one?
Thunder!
Our situation is dire.
All right, all right, all right. I give up. All right.
You were brilliant, Miss Fischl. The recording was...
Yeah! This rule was... Huh. Your praise is a compliment to your own good sense.
Huh. It doesn't look like...
True.
I doubt the mages want us to just break.
Perhaps we haven't met a certain condition then?
Oh, wait. Does that mean...
I'm afraid it may be the only way to end it.
Very well. Just be gentle. Huh? Oh, right. Paimon's the weakest...
Ah, it's open.
Congratulations on obtaining the holy...
Wow! This is quite the gap. Oh, Paimon's stomach is...
Oh, hello. Did you need something? You know, we often threw, but then as more and more of our ranks left on expeditions, and now seeing a gathering like this after all this time, I can't help but feel a bit...
Well said,
Barbara?
You told me you wanted the expedition members to feel at home. But in my eyes, the feeling of home isn't something...
Ah, you're right. The location isn't the most important factor. No matter how far we get from Mondstadt, home is where I appreciate the... Make sure to do the same, Traveler. Now that we're outside the bubble and no longer in character, there should be plenty...
Hey! Honorary Knight! Look up! Pretty stellar view from up here!
Oh, of all the places to sit, it just... Well, to each their own, I suppose. Just be careful on the way up, Traveler.
Have a seat. I come bearing drinks. Booze free, of course. You're welcome. Ah, well, that's what being home is all about, right? Letting go. You think so? Glad to hear it. There's no place like home. That's what people say, right? The cathedral, the statue, the wind. The further away you get, the more you miss it. I might be biased, but it means a lot that you care about this place. I get that. The people are what make Mondstadt what it is, too. Oh, which reminds me. I never thanked you for helping Mons. It takes a special person to do what you did. Most people are helpless in the face of abyssal corruption. Considering their target was Dvalin. I suppose Barbados could have handled it, even though he hadn't been awake for long. But still, I doubt the ending would have turned out. Dvalin is family to him, you know? Having to choose between the dragon's life and Mondstadt's safety, not to mention, the Wild Hunt would have reached our borders sooner or later. We'd have been stretched thin without... Maybe you've never put two and two together, but what you did in Natlan also helped reduce the threat. If Natlan's crisis hadn't been resolved, the two abyssal powers might have joined... Ha! Look at us, taking down the Abyss in two separate nations. Doing the Knights of Favonius proud, aren't we? I guess not. In any case, for a knight, honor is something you get to define for yourself. And that's the question, isn't it? Why do we do what we do?
Ah, so this is where you've been hiding. Yeah.
Ah, when did you become such a stickler? Come have a drink with us.
Don't mind if I... Grape juice?
You know, Charles would never let me hear the end of it if I started drinking without him.
Disappointing. Oh, I almost forgot. Since this banquet is... Oh.
All right. Might hike up the...
Yeah, well, he turned me down. He never did like being... The city is a little too small for him to spread his wings. Even if no one is afraid of him, he could still take out a win.
Maybe it's time to draft a proposal to build him a landing pad.
The Traveler's right. If this is what makes him comfortable, might as well let him be. In the meantime...
Two are...
I often think about our parting at Windrise, you know. And now, almost in the blink of an eye, the final stop on your journey is just around the corner. Snezhnaya. The Tsaritsa's plans have continued to advance. Now...
But if even the captain couldn't take Malwika's Gnosis by force, I guess we don't need to be concerned about its safety for...
You...
Of course not.
Her harbingers do often tend to take a rather extreme approach. Just look at Child or Senora. But we would be mistaken to ignore the fact that Senora did...
Right. You told me about the contract Morak signed with her before his death. You're saying she didn't need to resort to violence and...
That's right. If she was able to provide a reason convincing enough to I suppose she just didn't think there was a reason to negotiate. I had just woke. Honestly, the Gnosis was of no use to me. I just knew if I fought her in that moment, the cathedral, perhaps...
True. I wouldn't put it past Senora to take...
In the end, though, it was those same methods that led to her end. After all, her third target, the Raiden Shogun, wasn't a big negotiator back then. Perhaps Senora's success in Mondstadt and Liyue convinced her that she was a match for the Archon of any nation. You did the right thing. It pained me to see Inazuma as it was back then. I'm glad things have changed. Of course, now the elite force of Harbingers has quite a few missing from its rank. Who knows? Perhaps a chance to formally meet her at...
Some of our knights remain stationed in Not Cry. If you need help, just say the word, and we'll be there.
The look in your eye. But my advice remains unchanged. Never the birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsarit. Perhaps earth-shaking truths and indescribable trials await you at the end. All right, that's more than enough. And still, not a sip of...
Dun dun dun! Dun dun! Da da da! This is so fun, Mom!
I think...
Mom! When can I play with the map?
Very soon, darling.
Yay!
Why, of course!
sure. It was like this when I came to check on things this morning.
What? That can't be!
You sure know your stuff, Traveler. That's where my head went too. But I don't know.
What does that mean?
It seems to be in an embryonic state.
Of course, the world within the magic bubble is imaginary, so the same should be.
You created this magic, right, Alice?
Ooh. New magic does often come with its. As for a solution, however, I'm afraid I need more information.
One thing is for certain, at least. Given the current threat, my apologies, Miss Alice. I know you've made a promise to Klee, but I'm not sure you'll be able to keep.
Have we ever seen Alice look this serious?
Unprecedented crisis notwithstanding, it's too soon to just throw in the towel.
Are we talking about the Klee situation?
Both. Now, I have my suspicions, but I'll need someone to head into the... It's not like we can avoid going in there, right? We have to nip this crisis.
I agree. We have to take action.
All right. I'll go convince Klee to play somewhere else for now and then head right back. In the meantime, Nicole, be a dear and keep observing the bubble from out here.
I don't know, Alice. There are quite a few unknowns here. It's not like I can force people to...
You sure?
Fine. I'll do what I can.
Well, guess this is our best option. We're definitely not...
The part where Barbados uses the lyre to summon Abyss corrupted. Then, everyone joins forces to fight him inside Storm.
Yep. That sounds...
Well, we've got the gang from back then all here.
Count me in two. Potential threat or not.
Jean?
It's nothing. I was just feeling a bit...
Yeah. Yesterday felt like that.
Yes, but that was for fun. That which confronts us now is a real crisis.
Ooh, look at you getting all set...
Hey, don't be embarrassed to say what you've... Besides, the more you open up, the...
Just look at Paimon. No filter whatsoever, word vomits whatever comes to mind.
Ha! It's about time you gave
Before we set off, I just want to stress that whatever has happened, I was able to maintain contact before. But right now, all I can... It might be difficult for us to guide...
Don't worry. This isn't our...
There's also a last resort I can fall back on if worst comes to worst. Though it would be...
You mean destroy...
Yes, if it comes...
All right. I'll monitor the situation from out...
Understood. Prepare for the worst.
All right.
Whoa! Is this Mondstadt? Didn't we all come in at the same time? Where are the others? Look! There's Venti! Surrounded by a whole bunch of Yeah!
Ah, perfect timing. Come on, let's show these unwelcome guests the door. Here we go. Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
Together some communication and control functions and managed to smash together some items that should give us an advantage. These elements of vital are useful for pinch.
Think you can get away? Here we go. Yeah. Let's play. Yeah.
All good, Vince?
Very much so, thanks to your timely arrival.
Yeah! The city's...
I'm not sure what happened, but the rest of our group might...
Good point. Let's... Look! It's the Fallen!
You're right. The corruption has spread throughout his entire body. If we had failed to purify...
Wait! It looks like...
It's his tears.
Like the ones we purified in the past?
Yes, but at this point, if left unchecked, they will continuously. We also need to get our hands on one of them. No, this degree of corruption cannot be cleansed. Besides, I doubt the pure sound of the lyre can.
Sounds like this whole thing.
Yes. I wasn't certain before Dvalin showed up, but now it seems more like an alternate version of events. And I have some idea of how it came to be. Well, monsters abound.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Hey! D-Luke is over there! Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
Made it. It looks like Mondstadt is in dire straits. Did you... And my initial suspicion could be right. In the face of unrelenting abyssal attacks, it's possible an empty city has its... Oh, and this thing.
That happens to be...
Wait, what about...
No, I'm not... Oh, I think I saw Jean on the other side of the city. I was going to head over after clearing out these monsters. We should go help her.
Good idea. Yeah. Let's play. Think you can get away?
Time for retribution! Ha! Ha! Ya! Ha!
Brace yourselves. Right. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Time for takeoff. Yahoo! Look, it's Jean! Here we go! Yahoo! Think you can get away? I swear by my sword! Go and play!
I know everything we encounter in this bubble is imaginary.
But don't worry. As long as we collect Dvalin's tears...
I see. In that case...
Have you seen Barca, by the way?
No. He might be at the upper level.
Better to find him soon than later. The Grandmaster is an exceptional warrior, but this is the abyss we're dealing with. You can never be too careful.
Time for takeoff. Let's play.
Barbados, guide us.
Here we go.
gliding be faster?
Huh? What happened? The statue's broken!
The Grandmaster should be.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
We're here to help.
Perfect timing. Let's do this.
Think you can get away?
Go as one!
Wind, hear me.
Thunder!
Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
Verdict up the ante!
Go as one!
Barbados.
Looks like we're all back together. Everyone in one piece?
Yes.
Now that we've collected Dvalin's tears, the monster attacks appear to be easing up too. I'm sure you've noticed, Farka, but the city is pretty much—
Yeah, we should get out of here.
This place should be safe from monster attacks for—
Anyone there? The communication.
Yeah, we can hear you, Nan!
When designing this experience, we cut out the part where the traveler cleanses the abyssal power. Alice and I thought the events in the bubble would be independent from each other, but since the magic is contained in one place, it appears a casual link. And so, because Dvalin was never purified, we've—
I knew it. So, what we're witnessing now is like an alternate version of—
Wait, but even if
the Abyss is a far greater enemy than one person can face. I could have if I'm not mistaken, you've seen how—
Yeah, it was a kind of, in the end, you were able to seal Dvalin away. But you were—
But if Dvalin was sealed, how did things get to this point?
Because a seal doesn't solve the root problem. Over time, the Abyss would just—
Wait! Does it—
The aftermath of Dvalin breaking free, the power of the Abyss has fused with his flesh and bones, purifying him now.
So if we want to
We have to kill— I know that sounds intense, but remember, this is a fictional world. We have our solution, so let's hop to it. No time to lose, right?
She's playing somewhere else right now, so we do—
You're right. This is the only way.
I know Dvalin means a lot to you. If this is too hard—
I'll be fine. Let's go. This is it. Ready?
Of course. I just—
Guess I'm the newbie, huh? Good thing I'm a—
What about you, Traveler? This was your first big fight in Tibet.
I'm not nervous. We overcame this challenge once.
Time on the—
Then let the mournful cries of this liar, tainted and defiled, some—
You all right, Barbet?
Turning the surging abyss into musical notes is no— But how could I claim to be the fun—
Well, this hulking dragon is as intimidating as ever!
Remember, we need to wear him down first before we can attack his weak spot. Think you can get away? Yahoo! Yeah! I swear by my sword!
Thunder! Now's our chance. Climb up and attack the abyssal core. Thunder! Off the ante! Maria sweeping in!
Nice job! One more to go.
Here we go!
On me. Here.
Wait, hear me.
Huh? Yeah.
Time for takeoff.
Off the ante!
Bye.
Time to switch positions.
Let's play!
Off the ante!
Brace yourself!
Thunder! Maria sweeping in! Off the ante!
Here we go!
Thunder!
Thanks, Gene.
I follow the lyre's song, wherever it leads.
Thank you. Looks like the mage's tale isn't over yet.
Might not be a happy ending, but someone's got to strike the final blow.
It's your turn to be the hero.
I'll take knight over hero any day.
La la la!
Oh.
I'm here to play! Huh?
Đồng ý đối chấm đúng có lỗ chút xíu.
Looks like it was a happy ending after all. It was kind of like a choo-choo car ride. It had its...
Guess it wasn't without some collateral damage, though.
It's fine. As long as the building itself is intact. In any case, we were lucky Dvalin arrived when he...
I suppose I could have created a gust of wind to whisk us up, but I'm not sure our glad...
Honestly, after everything we faced, I can't believe Alice still decided to... I mean, can we be certain there aren't other bugs that just...
I suppose that speaks to the confidence...
If I know Alice, the whole bubble could have been blown to...
Her abilities do speak for themselves.
So, what now?
Sounds like a great idea. But tonight, it's on me. I happen to have a bottle of fine wine.
Haha! Even better.
Say no more!
All right, let's head over...
I'm afraid not.
So what? The world...
I suppose that wouldn't be a problem.
On second thought, how about you just... What about you, Honorary Knight? Gonna tag along? Okay, all...
Alice loves going to the library. Let's wait for her there.
Looking for me? I'm glad. I wanted to thank you for helping me keep my promise to Klee. Nicole came with us to make sure all was in order and prevent... You live and you learn. It's rare, but even the Dodo King isn't immune to...
So, it's all fixed?
Yes, quite. The recording work is done as well. It should be smooth sailing from here on out. Anyone and everyone. Nicole will keep an eye on them, of course. I wouldn't put it quite like that. It was more...
Huh?
Let us not forget, the courageous dragon slayer in the story? Of course, that doesn't mean Dvalin would have escaped his destined death, for another hero would have come along and paid a pain...
But we saw it in the bubble was what happened after Dvalin broke free from the...
Word to the wise. Do not lose sleep over all those what-ifs. Over the fate. Those who can observe fate see both the good and the bad of what could have happened. But all that matters is what did happen.
All right.
Ah, you're saying it was as if the... I suppose some gunk could have stuck to my luggage while I was wandering the border and got mixed into my magic without me noticing. Just kidding. I would never be so careless. Your intuition is spot on, Traveler. What developed in the bubble was a nascent form...
What? So it didn't come from outside?
The abyss is perilous, cunning, dangerous. The Hexen Zircle has been observing its energies for a long time, and I think Barbeloth, the essence of the abyss, lies in the hatred carried by all the fates that will not come to pass. This world is filled with conflicting elements. That one thing should happen signifies that these events can be small, almost trivial. I had Sweet Madame for lunch today. Of course, they can also be events that threaten the world, such as my friend Rhindotter's decision to tap into the abyss. In that instant, So then, the question at the...
Paimon!
Precisely. The magic we wove this time involved and thus, the abyss showed its teeth. Of course, much like always. In the end, though, it wasn't a huge issue. Things like this happen. It has quite the victim. It's obsessed with entering this world at all costs. And that is precisely why we must protect our lives and those of our loved ones. Because when you think about it, to exist in this world is to be a spark of luck amidst count...
Ah, Alice, you're here. I'm truly sorry about this, but per the regulations...
Whatever for. Things turned out just fine with... Besides, if that's what this is about, shouldn't Nicole come along too?
It's not about the bubble. We received word that a number of fish have been injured as a result of explosions near Starfell Lake, as I'm sure you're well aware.
Oh dear. Run, Klee! Save yourself!
She's already inside.
Yes, it's a day of first for the dodo.
Farewell, forever, Traveler. Here, I'll draw him for you. Look, this is the bad guy who made a whole bunch of trouble for Daddy. It's all his fault Daddy couldn't... That's right, he is a big meanie. But thanks to the honorary knight and her friends, he's... Yay!
Looks like it's been fixed already.
Ah, that explains the loud noise I heard outside.
Considering his size, the fact that he broke a single window and not the entire wall.
Thanks for helping with the repairs, you two. This place...
Does that count as a great feat? It sure would be convenient if we could build a choo-choo cart track straight from here to Mondstadt.
An express line right to the best fish blasting spot?
Oh, okay. Might not be the best idea.
Yes. I received an invitation to exchange swords, but after crossing swords with Miss...
You're quite an accomplished swordsman yourself. Although I suppose that's to be expected of the...
For sure! You don't have to worry about breaking stuff.
That's right. There also appear to be automatic harpasta.
Ah, that's one of your local traditions, isn't it?
Why not? You should know, though. Hold on.
Oh. Why not? Doesn't...
Razor? What are you...
Fiery woman came to take Lupical. I said no. She backed down, but then said, this sword is here, for now.
Hold on, let Paimon get this straight. Alice, so she took the illusion of the sword. That would make the trial of Boreas the trial of...
We fight.
Wow! Looks like Paimon's guess was...
Not real?
Alice's scheming claim... So that's Diona? What are you doing here? It's my first time seeing these little guys. Alice put a version of the cat's tail here and asked me to run it. And you know what? This is the perfect chance to change all the ingredients. Looks like your campaign is going strong. Of course. The only thing missing is... the cat? But that's not a huge surprise. Cats are sensitive about where they live. So, Alice said she would find different staff instead. And then these little swords. Bennett gave me a few. Hey! Then you should go then.
Cái gì đây? Nguyên liệu.
Huh? Weird. Found it! Barbara, over here. Coming! Oh, how did this happen? Barbara and I were just grabbing some food at Good Hunter. But then, how do I... Sorry, what? That's right. Amanda, come on, let's wrangle this thing so we can head back and eat. Wait, what? What is it? More pigeons and forest boars! The rest of our lunch...
about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Huh? None of these flowers look local to Mondstadt.
Wait, hello, you two. Looking? Yes, I came to Mondstadt to collect a few samples for. Then, this lady who called herself a mage, all I have to do is manage this flower shop.
Nice! That should help.
If there's one trait they have in I think it would be the feeling of summer. I certainly have a lot to research, so I think I'll be.
We're looking for things in here that are different. Hey, since you like them so much.
Really? That would be.
Hey there, friend. Well, we couldn't just drag Catherine in here, could we? Not that she ever shows it on the outside, but I mean, just think about how much time it must take to travel between all the different nations. Anyway, I heard this whole world was constructed for Matt. Even the books on this shelf are real. Not a single prop to be found. Huh. I really gotta take a better look around once this gig's done. Not today, I'm afraid. The fun. Once I've earned enough more from this trip, I'll open up shop at the usual spot. True, but it doesn't seem like the people who create. Huh. But could we even take them?
Huh? Isn't this a Fatui? Wait! There are always those two Fatui.
You've noticed them too? I've been watching them for a long time. Guess it's just my luck.
Well, actually, they seem to get information a bit slower than the Knights of Favonius. So they usually...
Have you guys ever wondered why they don't just go home?
Maybe their names got skipped over on the mission roster, so they...
I suppose, but your experience... It's possible the Fatui station them here long-term to keep a...
Either way, we should have Nicole take this tent down. It's making Paimon think we're gonna have to fight someone.
I guess...
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Something wrong, Sucrose?
Oh, no. I was just looking for a piece of Master Albedo has always been careful with our costs. Take this, for example. We've used it a few times. According to the mages, it was meant to be. Luckily, I found it.
Well, all the matter.
Great. Thank.
Làm gì vậy trơn?
Another tip? Huh.
It's here because I refused to let that mage use my house as her playground. But we still needed an additional rest area.
Looks like we can use this device to keep in touch with the...
Now that you mention it, the arrangement...
Nights on vacation, summer, the sea, and a small...
However, you're forgetting about the part where...
Oh, I remember.
Fun times, huh? So...
Be my guest.
You know, the expedition in Nodcry is coming to an end. Not that I... That's our honorary night.
Come talk to me when you do have an official invitation. The intel I have on hand is pulling me in 100...
I heard this thing was terribly ineffective when first invented. You could only catch 10 in a week.
But for some reason, it gained traction among adventurers once it entered the market.
True, it takes time. It beats...
But there are so many crystal flies around here. Surely...
It's a bit far, though. Just imagine how tired... Does that count as trespass?
I suppose it hardly matters any...
The times, they are a-changin', eh?
So it would seem.
What are they mumbling about? That shouldn't be here at all!
Definitely not.
Wow! There was a time, back when I was little, when almost every...
Oh, yeah! Gene and Dee...
I had one too, of course.
Quite the hassle to take care of. Is that so...
Oh, no! Of course...
I could bring it back to the church and raise it. It can stay behind. Can't be too hard to raise, right?
Not happening. The next thing you know, you'll just tell that mage to put it back.
Yes, that's for the...
Chụp ở dưới góc này.
Such a succulent fragrance of grapes.
This is awesome.
Whoever lives in here must be a person of means indeed.
Wait, but this is a world inside a story too.
My apologies. But the event taking place at Dawn Winery is not...
Ah, I see. That's an...
Oh, it's Noelle! Hey there!
Oh, hello, you two. Well, Miss Alice thought things might get complicated around here. So
she flattered her way into...
Oh, no. Mr. D-Luke was there, too.
He said tour groups from different worlds? Oh, right.
Oh, it's all right. I'm happy to help.
Xong rồi. Rồi, bye bye mọi người nha. Cảm ơn mọi người nhiều. Kéo vai coi. còn nữa.